Hey guys, I am currently doing stuff for school, so I thought I would go ahead and show you. I get to go to my classroom in 2 days, so I'm super excited. But in preparation for that, I am trying to get as much done as I possibly can. So I will give you a look at what I'm doing. Right now, I printed out the math labels and I laminated them, I think, in my last vlog. And I'm just taking the time to cut them out with my paper cutter. So those rounded edges I'm gonna have to do on my own, unfortunately, but that's not that important to me right now. So I'm just taking the time to cut them out. And then I have the circle supply labels that I'm going to get to. If I don't cut them out now, I'm probably never going to get to it, so might as well do it while I have the chance. By the way, all these labels came from Teach, Create, Motivate, and I really love how she did multiple circles around it. It makes it really easy to cut because it doesn't actually have to be perfect, since it's kind of like scribbled on there anyway. So I got through the first 4 really easily. I'm pretty sure that took me less than 5 minutes, which is absolutely awesome because there's so many labels here. But like I said before, since they have that random circle outline, I could literally cut it however. See, I missed right there, but you can't even tell because of the design. So, Teach, Create, Motivate. You had cutting in mind when you designed these. So I just took the time to cut all the corners of my labels. It actually didn't take that long, and I did it over a bag. That way I didn't have to pick up all those tiny little pieces. So the cutting of my labels is done. When I get into my classroom, I'm probably going to realize I need a couple more of these and a couple more of these, whether it's a completely different label or the same one, because I have multiple containers. So we will see. I just wanted to show you what I did the other day. I went ahead and put magnets on the back of all of my labels so they're ready to go on the board. The smaller ones, I used 1 whole magnet, and then the larger ones, I cut the magnet in 2 and then put them on the end because they are pretty thick and pretty strong magnets. I got them from Amazon. Oh my goodness, I got them from Amazon. There's 72 of them here, just squares. And they're just sticky back, so I just peeled them off and stuck them on. Someone was asking in my Instagram post the other day if these labels are in my TPT store. I did put these ones in, however, I had to change the font because I do not own this font. I used an Amy Grosbeck font instead, but that's those. So if you're interested in some morning procedures or morning routine labels, those are in my store. And this font is an Amy Grosbeck, so I was able to include that font. But the rest is just a different basic font. And then I have my schedule cards as well. Those things back there are seating charts. I'll talk about those in a moment, but I'm gonna grab these labels and see if I can stack them in here. So many labels. These I'm just going to use double-sided tape when I put them where I want to put them. So that's that. So I did make 2 seating charts. This is for my first block, this is for my second, and all of the different colors are my students based on their end of grade test scores. So hopefully you can't really see their names because I don't want to share that information, but pretty much what I did is, that's a lovely game in the background that my boyfriend is playing. Pretty much what I did is I sorted them 3 times because our class list has changed so many times, but I think they're finally set and I'm really happy with it. So I sorted them into their groups based on what they scored on their end of grade test, which is a 5 or below. and then I took all the 5s and spread them out. So in my first class, I only had 6 of them. So there's 1 at each table and then an additional 1. And then I spread out the 4s and then the 3s and then the 2s and the 1s. So that there's a mix of students at each table, and my higher ones can help out my lower ones when needed. So I'm hoping this works. And I know test scores don't reflect kids. So obviously I'm going to change it as I see and as I collect my own data from them. But for now, this is what I have and I'm going to go with it rather than letting them sit alphabetically or something, because this actually has a purpose to it. And the ones who scored really well obviously know what they're doing. And then the ones who scored much lower may need a little bit extra help. So the ones that are in the middle, not sure, but on the 2 ends of the spectrum, at least I can organize it that way. All right, I just wanted to show you some things and tell you what's going on. So I have to return this to Target. I didn't end up sending this to the winner because unfortunately I forgot to think about international people, and she was or is from Canada. Canada, it would have cost $37 to send this. So I just sent her a gift card instead. We worked that out, which was awesome. So I'm going to return this. I may ask my partner teachers if they want it before I do though, so that's one thing. So I have duck masking tape. I don't know what duck masking tape is, like the 2 versions together, I guess. I hope it works the same because it's not exactly duct tape, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm redoing my popcorn stools, I think, because the tape is just peeling off and I don't want that look. So got 2 of those. I bought some books today at Barnes & Noble. I had a gift card from my graduation party that I misplaced, and I just found it, thank goodness. So I bought First Aid Jitters, What Do You Do with a Problem, and We're All Wonders. And these are going to be my personal books. I haven't necessarily started a personal collection yet, but well, now I have, because these are books that I want to read to my students, so they don't need to be accessible to them, because sometimes they are not very kind to my books. So I went ahead and I bought the teal baskets. I couldn't find them when I purchased them earlier, but I did find them now. So I'm going to return the dark blue one and the green one maybe, but I decided they have the color, so why not get the color that matches. Those are for my cart. I'm sorry, I'm holding this camera not very I am a vlogger and I know what I'm doing. You get pretty lazy. This room is a mess again. I cleaned it recently in some other vlog and I can't wait till it's just back to normal. So tomorrow I get to put all of this in my car and then I get to take it. Tuesday, I'm so excited. I actually bought a carpet today. It was just $20. It's a 5x7. I'm not sure of the size of the carpet that's already in my room, so I might need to buy one more to get the full look I'm looking for, but I'll have to wait and see. And if I need to, then I might need to return the one I bought and get 2 of the same color, because I bought this blue one because I thought a colored carpet is just better. It's more inviting in a classroom. I love that Dollar Tree has these beautifully weaved baskets. They're a little bit more open than the Target or Hobby Lobby ones that are this style, but it's just such a sturdy, beautiful basket. So I bought 5 of these. They're like I guess they're like kind of the chapter book size basket, but they're shorter, like a paper tray. So what I plan on using these for is when we're doing an activity in science, I'm going to prepare these the day before for each table group so I have it ready. That's my plan with those. I'm gonna go through this mess right now. I don't know if I ever showed you guys these, but I bought these at the teacher store. There's 72 tickets and they're pretty large. I'm going to use these as name tags this year. I thought that was pretty fun. So there'll be 2 on almost every desk. My first class is 23 students and my second is 25. And you don't know how thrilled I am because I had 28 last year. So that's amazing, but I hope these look cute. They come in all these different colors. And these are the magnets that I purchased. There's 30 in here and I'm using these to put the kids' names on for our lunch choice. So they could just put their magnet where it belongs. Last year I used the smartboard page I made, if you guys remember, but that was just a huge ordeal with kids just wanting to swipe people's names all around. So I like how these are bright and colorful and Moroccan. I honestly forgot that I bought 10 packs of crayons. What I'm gonna do right now is put them in all of my little snack containers so I can just get rid of the boxes. That wasn't very pretty. See, they all fit. Looks like there's a lot of blues, but I swear they're all different colors. Come on. Oh my gosh, I've never seen something so perfect. That's amazing. Okay, all of my crayons are unpacked and packed again. I have 2 extra snack containers, which is really good because I needed 1 more for my cards, and then I'll just have an extra one. That way only 1 is left over, which is awesome. I'm so happy I found the 3 packs finally. So here are all my crayons, and this is some other stuff I have. Now what I'm gonna do is decide. I have enough of these for supply caddies at each table. So I have to decide if that's what I'm gonna use it for or what. I don't know yet. I'm going to have a student supply area with a bunch of supplies, and then I may have some stuff that's kept at tables. I'm gonna decide that right now. Here is something else that I'm going to try to return. Ignore the eyeliner on my floor. I bought these because I saw them and I'm like, wow, Crayola dry erase markers. These are probably so amazing. Look at the fun colors. And I ripped it open. No. They are the lightest markers I've ever seen. The colors do not come off bright. And then it dries and it looks like it's not supposed to be a dry erase marker. Like it starts to bleed on the dry erase board, which is so weird. So I'm going to try to return these, even though I ripped open the packaging. Hopefully they'll take them back because they are junk and they were like $7. So don't buy these. They look like they'd be great, but they're not. I did also end up buying the Crayola Silly Scents chisel tip markers. I'm wondering how these will work on my anchor charts, and I got them because they're like fun colors and it's Crayola, so this is what they look like. I'm gonna see how it writes. Oh wow, that one smells like fruit punch. Oh yes, now that is Crayola. I also got this package of Scotch tape and it comes with a wall safe roll, so that'll be interesting to see what that works like. Oh, and then I don't know if I showed you guys these. I purchased these from Amazon because they were much cheaper there. I think it was $7. It's a pack of 12 of the fine tip Expo markers because on the dry erase clear sleeves, these things for centers, I want them to use a skinny marker, so that's why I got those. And then I don't know if I showed you these Ladybug's teacher files. I follow her on Instagram and she posted about these a while back. They're whiteboard clipboards from Amazon, and I got my school to allow us to get them with our budget. So 4 of the 6 4th grade classes ordered class sets. Well, it comes in a pack of 30. So I have 30 right here, and then I have 90 more in my car because I had to order them, and then the school reimburses me, which is super nice. So this area is looking a lot more clean now. I put my new books in here, and then just other things like these packs of stickers and the dry erase pockets that I don't want to get bent or anything. So the dry erase pockets don't necessarily fit perfectly, but it'll do for transportation. So this is super great. Right here is my modeling school supplies for my kids. So I have 2 folders for my science classes. I could have just used the same materials because I teach my homeroom for 4 weeks and then I'll teach my partner teacher's homeroom for 4 weeks. But I guess I'll just stay more organized with one for each class. I'm going to buy 2 new notebooks for science as well, the same as these that I showed you guys last week. This Stellar brand, it's only $1 and they have a bunch of colors and it's wide ruled. So I like how it's plain because all of the notebooks at Target like said like wide ruled or something on it, and that's just unnecessary. So I showed you guys this last week. I have my 2 binders for math for both blocks, and then I have my science materials. I'm sorry if you can hear the TV in the background. I don't want to make my boyfriend stop watching baseball, but I just took the sticker off of these bins and the stickiness is still there. Before I put materials in it, I want to make sure that's gone or else it'll just attract so much dirt. So, oh gosh, it even just stuck. See, it stuck to my carpet. Ew. So, can you guys give me some tips? How do I get the sticky part off? I have these 2 stackable containers for my student supply area. I feel like they're much bigger than I originally remember. But I'm trying to decide what I'm going to put in these. I know I definitely want scissors and glue sticks in this area. Now, unfortunately, like, how do you store scissors in this? I don't think that would work. I'll have to see when I get to my classroom, I guess. I might need to just return these and get more of these. So I kind of laid this out. Student supply area, table group supplies, and pencil case materials. Pencil case materials, I'm going to have to wait because I have to discuss this with my partner teacher so we're on the same page. Obviously, they're going to need pencils and erasers. And I think 1 highlighter is good because if they start to have too many things in their pencil case, they start to lose track of it. I'm not sure about this table group supply thing yet. I think I might use those carousels like I plan on using the black baskets for science. I may use those for like math manipulatives, what the kids will need at their tables that day for the mini lesson. I may organize it that way. I'm not positive yet, but my student supply area sure has a long list. And I also made some extra notes right here. So I decided I'm going to want, I think I'm going to get another one of these smaller ones for near my smart board and what I'm going to have up there because that will be my whole group meeting area. in the front of my room is one container is going to have my whiteboard erasers, which are the facial sponges from Dollar Tree. Another one will have expo markers. That way they won't need to bring them, and I'll have a job for a student to pass one out to each person. So they will all be kept in that area, but I may not even need these actually, because I definitely have 2 small milk crates, so I'm gonna hold off on that until I get in my classroom and see if I can work with what I have, because, you know, might as well. But then the bigger container, I can fit all of the crayons nicely in here safely, so I'm definitely going to use one of them for crayons. And I'm not sure on the rest yet. I want to see if an entire ruler can fit in here. I wonder how big this is. I don't think it probably can't, but if I can fit like rulers or something in this, that would be pretty nice. So we'll see. I also don't have to have all of these stacking things in that area, because that would be 3 stacking systems with this, and a paper stacker. And I definitely need at least 1 and paper, so we'll see if I even use this for that area. I may use it for something else. So that's where my head's at right now. I'm going to take the time to look through my pacing guide right now and my lesson plans and start taking a look at that, just because I'm in the mood to, so might as well. But I'm going to end this vlog here today so I can edit this video and get it up for you guys early tomorrow morning. I don't know what my new schedule is going to look like yet. I'm going to be posting a video every Saturday. That will be my vlog. And I think I want to make one other video throughout the week and post it maybe on like a Tuesday. That way they're kind of separated. That's probably what I'm going to do. Tuesdays and Saturdays. So I don't know when I'm going to start that. Depends on how often I'm in my classroom, but we will see. I'm really excited to get in. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, because the school year is coming, and show me that you're really as excited as I am. Maybe you're not, but just give it a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe, because I get in my classroom in 2 days, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.